Hi, everyone, and welcome back to another episode of our English Learning podcast. I'm Jennifer, and as always, I'm joined by my amazing co-host, Elizabeth. How are you doing today, Elizabeth?
Hi, Jennifer. I'm doing great, thank you. I'm really excited about today's topic because it's something that so many people, especially young adults, think about when planning their futures. We're asking the question, is higher education a necessary prerequisite for an individual's financial success in the future? For years, a college degree has been seen as the key to financial stability, but with the rise of new career paths and changes in the job market, is that still the case today?
That's right, Elizabeth. There's long been a belief that going to college is the surest path to success, but nowadays, with the rise of entrepreneurship, trade skills, and online opportunities, many people are starting to question whether higher education is the only way to achieve financial security. Today, we'll take a closer look at both sides of the debate, exploring the value of a college degree and whether you can achieve financial success without one.
Exactly. And for our listeners out there, we'd love to hear your thoughts on this topic. Do you believe a college degree is necessary for financial success, or do you think there are other ways to achieve prosperity? Share your opinions with us, and we might even feature them in a future episode. So, Jennifer, let's start by discussing the arguments in favor of higher education. Why do many people still believe that a college degree is essential for financial success?
Well, Elizabeth, one of the main arguments in favor of higher education is that it provides individuals with the skills and knowledge needed to succeed in many professions. In fields like medicine, engineering, law, and education, a college degree is not just a benefit, it's a requirement. You can't become a doctor, lawyer, or teacher without completing the necessary education and certifications. So, for people who want to pursue these kinds of careers, higher education is absolutely essential.
That's such an important point, Jennifer. There are many fields where a college degree is the only way to get started, and for those careers, higher education isn't just an option, it's mandatory. And even in fields where a degree isn't legally required, having one can give you a competitive edge in the job market. Employers often look for candidates with a degree because it shows that they've developed critical thinking, problem-solving, and communication skills, which are valuable in almost any profession.
Exactly. Higher education is also seen as a way to increase earning potential over the course of a lifetime. On average, people with a college degree tend to earn more than those without one. According to studies, the wage gap between college graduates and those with only a high school diploma has grown over the years, with degree holders earning significantly more in many industries. This makes college a worthwhile investment for many people.
Yes, Jennifer. The U.S. Bureau of Labor Statistics reports that people with a bachelor's degree earn, on average, substantially more than those without a degree. And it's not just about the salary. Having a degree can open doors to higher-level positions and career advancement. Many jobs that pay well and offer long-term security require a degree as a baseline qualification.
Absolutely. Higher education can also provide networking opportunities that are invaluable for career growth. College students often have access to internships, mentorship, and alumni networks, all of which can help them get their foot in the door in competitive industries. These connections can lead to job offers, promotions, or even entrepreneurial opportunities down the line.
That's such a great point, Jennifer. The relationships you build in college, whether with professors, classmates, or professionals in your field, can be just as valuable as the degree itself. Many successful people attribute their career success to the connections they made during their time in higher education.
Exactly. And beyond the practical benefits, there's also the argument that higher education offers personal growth and development. College provides students with the opportunity to explore new ideas, challenge their assumptions, and develop a broader perspective on the world. This can lead to greater self-confidence and adaptability, which are important traits in any career.
Yes, Jennifer. College is often a time for self-discovery where students can figure out what they're passionate about and what kind of career they want to pursue. It's not just about preparing for a job, it's about developing a sense of identity and purpose that can help guide you throughout your life.
Absolutely. So, there are many compelling reasons why higher education is still seen as a pathway to financial success, It provides essential skills and knowledge, increases earning potential, offers networking opportunities, and fosters personal growth. But of course, not everyone agrees that college is the only way to achieve financial success. Let's now talk about the arguments against higher education as a prerequisite for financial success. Why do some people believe that a college degree isn't necessary?
Well, Jennifer, one of the main arguments against the necessity of higher education is the rising cost of college. Tuition fees have skyrocketed in recent years, and many students graduate with massive amounts of student debt. For some people, the financial burden of paying for college outweighs the potential benefits, especially if they end up in a job that doesn't pay enough to cover their loans.
That's such an important point, Elizabeth. According to the Federal Reserve, student loan debt in the U.S. is now over $1.7 trillion, and the average college graduate owes tens of thousands of dollars in loans. This debt can take years, sometimes decades, to pay off, and for many people, it can limit their financial freedom and delay major life milestones like buying a home or starting a family.
Exactly, Jennifer. And beyond the cost, there's also the argument that not all careers require a college degree. Many well-paying jobs, particularly in the skilled trades like plumbing, electrical work, or carpentry, don't require a 4-year degree. These careers offer good salaries, job security, and opportunities for advancement without the need for a traditional college education.
Absolutely. There are also growing opportunities in tech fields that don't require a college degree. Careers in web development, software engineering, and IT support often prioritize skills and experience over formal education. Many tech companies, including major players like Google and Apple, no longer require a college degree for certain positions, focusing instead on whether candidates have the right skills for the job.
Yes, Jennifer. Tech industry is a perfect example of how people can find financial success without a degree. Coding boot camps, online courses, and self-directed learning programs are becoming popular alternatives to traditional college education, and they often take months rather than years to complete. For some people, these options are a more affordable and efficient way to enter high-paying fields.
Exactly, Elizabeth. And this leads to another important point: entrepreneurship. Many successful entrepreneurs never completed college or never attended at all. People like Bill Gates, Steve Jobs, and Mark Zuckerberg dropped out of college to pursue their business ideas, and they went on to become some of the most financially successful individuals in history. For some people, starting a business or pursuing a passion can be more financially rewarding than following a traditional education path.
That's such a great point, Jennifer. Entrepreneurship offers people the chance to create their own opportunities and build wealth outside of the traditional job market. And with the rise of the gig economy and freelancing, there are more ways than ever to build a career without a degree. People can now monetize their skills, talents, or passions through platforms like YouTube, Etsy, or Upwork, creating their own financial success.
Absolutely. And for those who are driven, talented, and resourceful, higher education may not be necessary to achieve financial success. Many people argue that ambition, work ethic, and creativity are more important than a degree when it comes to building a successful career. After all, financial success isn't just about what you know, it's about how you apply it in the real world.
Yes, Jennifer. Many successful people attribute their achievements not to their degrees, but to their perseverance and problem-solving skills. They argue that while education is valuable, it's not the only way to acquire the skills you need to succeed financially.
Exactly.
So, from the perspective of those who question the necessity of higher education, the key arguments are the high cost of college, the availability of well-paying jobs in trades and tech, the rise of entrepreneurship, and the belief that personal qualities like ambition and creativity are more important than formal education. And speaking of personal experiences, I think it's a great time to hear from one of our listeners. Let's take a call from someone who might have an interesting perspective on whether higher education is necessary for financial success. Hi there, you're on the air with Jennifer and Elizabeth. What's your name and where are you calling from?
Hi, Jennifer. Hi, Elizabeth. My name is Mark, and I'm calling from Denver, Colorado. I've been listening to your podcast for a while now, and I love today's topic. I wanted to share my experience because I didn't go to college, and I've still been able to find financial success through my career in tech.
Hi, Mark. Thank you for calling in. We'd love to hear your story. How did you find success without a college degree?
Well, after high school, I wasn't really interested in going to college, and I didn't want to take on student loans. I've always been passionate about technology, so I decided to teach myself how to code using online courses and tutorials. After about a year of self-study, I started freelancing as a web developer, and eventually, I landed a full-time job at a tech company. Now I've built a solid career, and I'm doing better financially than many of my friends who went to college.
That's such an inspiring story, Mark. It sounds like you were able to take control of your own education and career path. Do you feel like your decision to skip college has impacted your financial success in a positive way?
Definitely. Not having student loans has given me a lot of financial freedom, and I was able to start my career earlier than many of my peers. I've also been able to continuously learn and grow in my field without needing a formal degree. For me, it was the right choice, but I do think it depends on the industry you're in and what your goals are.
That's such valuable insight, Mark. Thank you so much for sharing your experience with us.
Thanks for having me. I love listening to your podcast, and I'm excited to hear more episodes.
Thanks so much for calling in, Mark. Take care.
Bye, Mark.
That was a great call for Mark. He really highlighted the fact that for some people, especially those in fields like tech, a college degree isn't always necessary to achieve financial success.
Absolutely, Jennifer. And for those of you listening, if you're enjoying our podcast, please like and subscribe to our channel. Your support really helps us keep creating these episodes and sharing more interesting topics with you.
So, where does that leave us in our discussion today? I think it's clear that there are compelling arguments on both sides of the debate. On one hand, higher education can provide valuable skills, increase earning potential, and open doors to career opportunities that wouldn't otherwise be available. On the other hand, college can be expensive, and there are many paths to financial success that don't require a degree, such as skilled trades, tech careers, and entrepreneurship.
Exactly. Key takeaway is that financial success can come from many different paths. For some people, higher education is the best way to achieve their goals, while for others, alternative routes like self-learning, entrepreneurship, or vocational training may be a better fit. It all depends on your personal goals, interests, and the industry you want to work in.
Absolutely, Elizabeth. At the end of the day, what matters most is finding a path that works for you. Whether that's through college or another route, the important thing is to stay focused on your goals, work hard, and be open to learning and growing along the way.
We hope today's discussion has given you some new insights into the question of whether higher education is a necessary prerequisite for financial success. Thank you so much for joining us today.
Yes, thank you for listening. We're always here to share new insights and help you learn English while exploring important topics like this one. Keep listening, keep learning, and we'll see you in the next episode.
Bye for now, everyone. And remember, success doesn't always come from following the same path. Sometimes it's about creating your own.